Nous avons pris d'assaut la citadelle. La ville est maintenant sous notre contrôle. Mais j'ai entendu dire que le cartel a envoyé des renforts provenant de l'Est. Nous sommes bien équipés, mais je ne sais pas si on va pouvoir les repousser. Ceci est peut-être ma dernière transmission. Si je m'en sors vivant, je te reverrai à Bayeux. Vive le soulèvement. Et vive la résistance.
City 24 version 3. It was recently uploaded to the Gmod workshop. Its creator is Atle, or Atley, I don't know. City 24 takes place in France, and I absolutely love how the different themes of architecture are blended together to form something so unique. Now here's the thing, this just might be one of the best looking maps I've ever seen running on the Source engine. It's hard to believe how amazing this map looks. Every room, every alley, hallway, tunnel, everything looks amazing. The sheer amount of detail packed into every single section of the map is just outstanding. Right from the start, I noticed how quote-unquote full the map felt, and I liked how the train station platform resembles the original Half-Life 2's starting level. Right from the get-go, you can see the different variety of lights, decals, props, and models placed throughout the station. The interior of the station has a mixture of neoclassical and brutalist architecture, something that we'll be seeing a lot. Stone and marble decorate a majority of the place. When you step outside, the dark and gritty atmosphere of the map overwhelms you. Heading inside one of these buildings, the dimly lit hallways and rooms prove to be filled with misery and wretchedness. Dirty floors and walls, garbage everywhere. But nonetheless, the map does have a lot of space, a lot of it. There's dozens and dozens of rooms for citizens to stay in. Hell, even in this video, I can't show you every single nook and cranny of the map, that's how big it was. But what I noticed was how the layout is connected together. Every single major area of the map is connected with each other through one way or another, so it's easy to navigate around and get from one place to another. There's a lot of custom texture work being used in this, and all of it looks fantastic. The Combine propaganda posters, the graffiti, even some of the textures seen on the Combine computers are different. Then I headed into the next street, where there were a bunch of shops. As expected, they were gloomy and atmospheric to look at. I like how this map doesn't bank over the overtly dark and gritty method that some other maps do. It looks beautiful from afar. The exterior areas are well lit and somewhat bright, but when you take a closer look at things, especially the interior, that's when you realize how decayed and miserable the place is. After that, I went into the slums. I didn't even think this place could get even more darker and grittier, but here we are. These broken down buildings with sparse lighting were a joy to go through. Absolutely beautiful. Then I went into the underground areas, and believe me, the underground was expansive as well. There was Zen flora, Combine equipment, dingy looking areas all over the place. What I liked here is how different every place felt. It wasn't just a repeat of tunnels and small corridors. Each section of the underground felt unique in their own way. The underground felt haunting in its own way. Felt like it was abandoned for so long, yet there's still someone or some people who come down here. Maybe rebels who have some sort of hideout. And honestly, the underground was so huge that I got lost in it and I couldn't find my way back, so I had to no-clip to get to the surface again. Later on, I walked to the other side of this map. Along the way, I noticed the red banners on the walls. It was a good touch to showcase the oppressive personality of the Combine. Everywhere you look, you can see the City 24 logo on the banners. Now if I keep on praising this map, I can keep on saying, wow, this is so amazing for the next 10 minutes, but rather let me drift off a little. First, I am amazed that an engine almost 20 years old can pull off these kind of visuals. I know source got updated along the way, but the foundations of the engine stayed the same. In a way, it's surprising to see how future-proof Valve made the engine. Even till this day, mappers and modders are making absolutely fantastic maps like this one. This map in particular definitely has that retail quality. I mean, if you showed me this and told me this is a map from a Valve game, I would have believed it. It's just so good. Now, it's not all perfect. There's two drawbacks that I noticed. First is the optimization. I'm not sure if it even is a drawback, but there are occasional stutters as you go through the map. And I don't know how the map would even perform if there's like 40 or 50 people in it on a RP server. I feel like this map pushes Source to its absolute limit, and that's why it needs more optimization. I'm not an expert, but maybe removing some extra bells and whistles might improve the map's performance, even on lower end hardware. Maybe Atlee should remove some of the props and models and extra lighting effects and whatever. Maybe that'll help. I don't know. The second drawback I have is texture popping or glitching. In a lot of the places, I saw textures or shadows or decals just glitching out, popping in and out of existence. That was somewhat damaging the immersion I had. But all in all, it's still an amazing piece of mapping. In the final stretch, I went in to see the Combine structures and buildings. There was this huge building that felt like it would be the headquarters for the Combine. I guess it is. I took the elevator up to the top floor, presumably to the top of the Citadel. And even in here I saw a glimpse of the brutalist and neoclassical designs I was mentioning earlier. The administrator's office was threatening to say the least. With the red glow coming in from the windows, it certainly would put the administrator in the most antagonizing light. The rest of the areas are just as evil looking too. There's the prison, a training area, and these two absolutely humongous halls. Absolutely huge. I love it. In summary, City 24 version 3 is an absolute amazing map. It's a shame it has optimization issues, so players with lower end hardware might have some problems running it. But if you can, I would highly recommend that you check this map out. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching.